Is this what you want?
Okay, well, this is awkward. On the last episode of Empire of the Full Moon, I talked about Beach Babes from Beyond and Charles Band's first softcore label, Torchlight. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and I'm thinking about what I should do as the topic for next episode, for this episode. And I started looking around, noticed that there was one Full Moon feature that I've not yet seen. It's a brand new movie called Prompt, and it's from 2025. Well, as it turns out, this is just about as horny as Beach Babes, man. I promise you that I did not do this on purpose. But it's time to get into another one of Charles Band's horny opuses. I mean, what else is new, right? But let's do that right after you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let me know if you have any suggestions or requests down there in the comments. Why don't we do that? Let's go. Alright, so in Charles Band's June 4th episode of Full Moon Universe, he announced that they were going to be starting work on a movie named Prompt. Prompt was going to star Keep Chambers, who had previously starred in Fred Olen Ray's Piranha Women from 2022, which, heck, I was down for that one. I liked that movie quite a bit, actually. Well, between then and at the time of this film was actually produced, Chambers was out and Lily Bell was in. And let me tell you, I did not know who Lily Bell was before this movie, but yowzers, I'm sure a lot of you horn dogs do. But before I specifically talk about this movie, I wanted to talk about AI. This movie has a ton of AI in it, and it's a huge issue right now. Like, it's such a huge issue that if anyone posts some fun or silly AI-generated image on the internet, 8,000 people have to comment, it's AI slop, or something equally clever. Sometimes it's exhausting, right? However, it's not that I don't understand where these people are coming from, man. It's easy to whip up AI-generated imagery, music. Even Hollywood, for the last 5 years or so, has been fighting against the use of AI in filmmaking. Unions have even gone on strike. Does that sound like living on a prayer? Anyway, unions have actually gone on strike to make sure that synthetic characters aren't replacing real actors. Okay. A lot of people in the industry, including actors, have talked about the concern of AI generating phony scripts, etc., all that kind of stuff. Full disclosure, I use AI every single day at my job. I write software, so it's a little bit different, but I love using AI to enhance my productivity. Now, granted, I'm not saying that is kind of a defense, because I really feel like it's a different area. Like, I realize that I don't use AI as an artist, but I use it as a great tool. It helps me, code faster and really, and the thing is that we could go into the concerns in the software development industry for new developers getting into these, but we won't. But I do know that Charles feels, or at least has felt, similar to me about AI, in that it's just another tool in our tool belts to enhance what we've got going on. I still am not going to make a judgment call because there's a big difference between art and engineering. Okay, so don't roast me and don't say that I like AI slop, please, because my heart couldn't take it. Anyway. He talked about AI when he was producing Quadrant from 2024, which is one of the first episodes of Full Moon, or of Empire of the Full Moon, a year and a half ago or something. The opening segment of Quadrant was produced with AI. Also, if you know the story, the segments where a person is wearing the simulated world helmet, so they can face their fears in an AI-generated world, those are all generated with AI. So it's not shocking to me, I guess is what I'm saying, that the use of AI in this is huge. It's a huge plot point. But at the same time, you be the judge if it replaces anybody. To be honest with you, I'd like to hear your comments on this. If you've seen it or, taken a look, I'll put some, obviously, when I do these videos, I put some clips from the movie up there. Let me know what you think. I mean, is it replacing people? I mean, you could say yes. I don't know. This is not something I feel super strongly about, but then again, mostly because I'm not an artist. So anyway, it was written by J.P. Talbot, which I suspect is a pseudonym because this is Mr. Talbot's only credit on IMDb. Not to mention that it's suspiciously close to John Talbot, Lon Chaney Jr.'s character in The Wolfman from 1941. But if I'm wrong, not mine. This movie stars Lily Bell as Taylor, Elliot Woods as Sarah, Jax Cody as the Mystery Man, and Ian S. Peterson as Paul. Last but not least, let's not forget Dustin Hubbard and David Crosby as a couple of executive producers. What's up, guys? So Taylor, Lily Bell, is a marketing genius, and you can tell because she lives in an awesome house in an awesome area of LA. In a little bit of irony, she uses AI to create her marketing campaigns. And is that replacing people? Anyway, okay. Actually, the first campaign she works on, it's for a real product that you can purchase on fullmoonhorror.com. It's basically a digital magic 8-ball. The irony comes into play when she creates an AI-generated influencer to sell the product. It's funny because, the clients are tickled with this groundbreaking idea, which is basically just a fake, cute woman telling people to buy a product, and AI has already taken the jobs of poor internet influencers. Oh no, I'm sure we're also very sad about that. Anyway, that's not the only thing that Taylor uses the AI engine for. She is prone to add in prompts to produce her own made-to-order AI porn that she flicks it to. She has herself a few jilling off sessions, but it doesn't take long for her to notice a mysterious man that seems to be staring at her with some kind of crazy, creeper stare. Taylor continues to access the AI porn, whether experiencing by herself or with a partner, but she can feel herself making a sexual connection, nay, a sexual obsession, with the leering man looking back at her. It's funny because it's just some dorky dude staring all weird from inside the video. I mean, he's just like, oh, okay, cool, bro. Weird. It's weird. She even invites her friend Sarah over and attempts to explain the effect that this man has on her. Sarah doesn't believe her until she sees it for herself and feels the same way. Taylor feels such a connection that she starts to perform for him in real life, both by herself and in a super fun scene with Sarah. And even though Taylor is combing through her prompts to see how this man could possibly be showing up as a result, she cannot figure it out. There's no possible way he could be there. Or is there? What mystery lies behind this mysterious man and Taylor's obsession with him? Ooh, boy. Okay, so first things first, I wasn't ready for just how explicit some of these scenes are, man. I didn't realize that Lily Bell was actually a real adult actress, and also Elliot Woods, whose character Sarah is Taylor's very close friend in this movie, is also an adult actress. She goes by the name of Hazel Moore. I know all you guys, I have no idea. My naive mind has no idea of what's going on here. In fact, I barely even know what an adult actress even means. But their scene together is super explicit. The AI porn that's produced is shockingly explicit. Oh my gosh. It's not full-on hardcore, but my goodness, it doesn't leave much to the imagination. And there's still a few little moments of weirdness in the renderings, you know what I'm talking about, like with AI with an extra finger here or there. But there was some, if you look closely enough to the Land of Milk and Honey, it's a little bit weird every once in a while. But I'll tell you what, once AI improves to overcome that and clean up some uncanny valley issues, AI will take the jobs from those in the adult industry, probably. Anyway, prompt coming in at a brisk 62 minutes, this story is a little more than an idea put to screen, actually. Though there's a character arc for Taylor, most of the time is spent with naked ladies on the screen, whether they're AI or not. This 62 minutes includes the intro segment and the closing credits. However, this is plenty of time to tell the full story and have some hot lady parts shown. This almost seems like an extra dirty episode of Black Mirror. Actually, I think it's not as dark as Black Mirror, but the storyline seems to fit right in. We're presented with a mystery and given a nice little, if not obvious, twist at the end. Man, there's a hint to the twist in the opening segment, like the intro. And it's obvious to me. I'm like, oh, I see what's going on here. Boom, this is what's going to happen. Anyway, it's kind of, like I said, figured it out easy. This is a mystery, but much like Beach Bays from Beyond, the big draw to this movie isn't the mystery. It's the gorgeous chicks. So I'm not too mad about the spoiler in the beginning. Obviously, this is a low-budget movie. I mean, it is a full moon feature, of course. There's really only 2 locations in the whole movie, Taylor's amazing house and a bar. Having said that, despite the budget, there is not 1 second of this movie that through the cinematography, blocking, lighting, audio, acting, etc. looks cheap. I mean, it's clear, it's beautiful. The AI imagery looks great, by the way. A long story short, man, I liked this one. I've really enjoyed Full Moon's recent output, to be honest with you. I guess I haven't seen that erotic vertical series that they've produced, so I can't speak for that. But I have seen the Pulp Noir releases. I've also seen other ones like Murderbot, Piranha Women, Bad CGI Gator, among others. This one isn't a world changer, but it's definitely fun and definitely entertaining. Yeah, that's really all I have for this episode. I didn't want this episode to be as long as the movie itself, so I do want to say I appreciate you guys for checking it out. Please subscribe to the channel and visit corpsecollective.com to see all the other stuff I've got going on. Until next time, I'm Mike Cadaver, and I'll see you guys later.